Welcome to season 11 of the Social Work Rants podcast, providing an inside look of the social work and mental health profession, continuing to discuss social work entrepreneurship, social work being political, and the day to day aspects of the social work profession. Hope you enjoy.
Oh, oh,
Hello, social workers, mental health professionals, and change agents. Welcome to another episode of the Social Work Rants podcast. I'm your host, Bass Moreno. Saludos a todos. Greetings, everybody. Thank you for tuning in, tapping in wherever you are watching or listening to this podcast. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I know there I'm meant to record an episode, didn't, but life life happens, and
life.
the food was good, and actually my pops got out the house, so that's a win. So
Yes.
hanging out with the rest of the family. So and again, hope everybody had a good holiday. Watch some football, whatever you guys do on Thanksgiving. Uh, we're gonna talk. We're gonna continue to talk about the holidays for many people, and I've done a couple episodes of seasonal affective disorder. A lot of people go through grief this time of year. I know for all my summer folks, like they don't like the winter. Like we need the sun and it's cold,
Yeah.
and
No
uh,
snow.
people getting snow, people getting blizzards already. So like send some of that snow to Delaware, please, because we got a drought going on. So we need some of that snow.
And don't bring it to North Carolina though, please.
My back is gonna regret it that I had to shovel it, but like I try, I'm trying to use some water in the summer and not worry about a drought as a homeowner.
Get it, I get it.
But in all seriousness, I guess at the time this is her second appearance on the podcast. We're going to talk about her program that she's launching, putting herself out there. Shantel Robinson, what's going on, my friend?
Yes. How are you, Baz? It's so good to be back. It's so good to be back.
No, I'm glad to have you back, and in such an important topic. There's a lot of folks
Yeah.
going through SAD for short, and
Yeah. Grief, loss,
yeah,
triggers, holidays suck. They
yeah,
say it's the happiest time, but
not for everybody.
not for everybody at all. Not at
It's
all.
it's funny. My seasonal affective disorder actually is in the spring, so like right after social work month. Like actually start
Yeah.
this year actually started like as soon as social work March hit, like it hit me. I was like, why is it starting so early? What's going
Oh
on
my
with
goodness.
me?
Yeah, I think me too. Like everything that's happening, and then North Carolina gets too hot, so I'm like,
Oh
all
man.
right, I'll be in my shell. I'll be in-
Oh yeah, I hibernate during the summer. Like it's too
yeah,
hot.
it's too hot. It's too hot.
Anyway, for folks who didn't catch your first episode, let people know who you are and what you do in the space.
All right, I'm Shantel Robinson. I'm a licensed clinical social worker, originally from Jersey, Brick City, North. Got a shout out. Got a shout out. I relocated to Greensboro, North Carolina. And the first episode, I was actually a federal employee with the government, with Department of Veterans Affairs. I worked with veterans that were in combat, provided support for them through trauma therapy. But I left and I decided to just branch out and do my own thing. I am the founder of Shantis Promise. It is a grief focused practice, whereas virtual grief therapy for those in North Carolina and New Jersey, as well as consulting. So, like collaborations and trying to get some speaking engagements to really talk about grief because it's a topic that is sensitive. A lot of people endure.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to give that safe space to people, especially as I went through my grief journey. Like it was a lot, even from when we talked, like a lot that I
Mm.
endured. So yeah, that's how pretty much Shanty's Promise got developed for sure.
That's what's up. Did you leave the department, your previous job?
Mhm.
Did it have anything to do with Agent Orange when he started, or you left right before he came in?
You know what? Well, so I'll backtrack. So I knew stuff was gonna go down, and I just felt that it was just time to pivot out. I just got my LCSW, and then with the uncertainty that was going on, I just wasn't comfortable staying. I knew I wanted to be promoted, but it probably wouldn't have been an opportunity with everything that was changing. So I definitely decided to leave. And now I was grieving even that because I was with the VA. It would have been 6 years in June.
Mm,
Um, so that was so hard. I mean, leaving my veterans, some of them crying. I'm crying, doing all that good work. But I just felt like with my career, it probably would have been at risk if I stayed, gained so much clinical experience. Like veterans is just top tier. I
mm,
love working with them. Even with my practice, if some veteran is watching, I worked with veterans. So I'm not a veteran, but it's always my way to give back to them.
mm,
And it was just sad. It is just it sucked. It sucked. So that was one aspect of grief. And I think with that, that's when I said, you know what? I think I'm ready to just branch and do my own thing for sure.
That's funny you mentioned that. Like, when we talk about, grief, like we don't really associate like leaving a job as grief, especially if you're there for such a long time. You build that rapport with your clients,
Coworkers.
coworkers, and just like you got a routine, like you just
Yeah.
and to
It's
your credit,
hard.
you're doing stuff on your own, which is
Mhm.
a whole beast right now with a lot of uncertainty in this economy. But
Yeah.
the degree, you know, determination process, of social work, yeah, we don't always talk about that in a form of grief as well.
Yeah, absolutely. You get a lot of uncertainty. Like even now, like I'm back in the private sector because, like you said, the uncertainty. I'm like doing that, and then this, like on the side, like I wanted to do something that was, passion for me as like a gift I wish I had.
Mm,
Um, but yeah, people don't talk about transition of work. Like there were people, and I've seen it, all the emails that came in, what's next with Doge and who else they're going to cut and career federal employees getting cut that's been on the job like 10 plus years, losing that aspect of their career. Like that's huge,
mm,
and it's frightening because you talk about that grief, the income and your livelihood. Like
mm,
it's not talked about enough, but that is it is a big form of grief. And like you said, termination of clients and people you've worked with. I've worked with so many veterans throughout the years since I called myself like a baby social worker, like a baby clinician, and they walked with me through my journey. And it was hard. It was so hard to make the decision, but I just didn't know, like, nothing, thank God, in our department was impacted like ethically, but who knows?
mm.
Who knows under this administration? So I had to do what I had to do.
No, yeah. It's crazy because I've done at least one or two episodes with other social workers about how to even get to the VA, like what like keywords put on your resume so
Oh
you can
my
get.
God, yeah.
We was just talking about up before we recorded about just just everything, like my story of applying to the VA a couple years ago, and even get referred to even try to even get an interview is a milestone in the process. It's just
Yeah.
a lot that goes into even trying to get a job. And once you win, like the the white boy, everybody hates Chris. You so in there.
No, for real, for real. They're the golden handcuffs. They
Yeah.
literally called like the golden handcuffs. And I remember like, people was like, I don't tell a lot of people anyway, but when I did say I was leaving it, like, why you gonna leave all that money and all this other stuff? You crazy, your years, which the money in the private sector is the same, or probably even more, because my insurance and my taxes aren't as
Hmm.
much, which is not talked about.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was the creme de la creme, like being in the VA, and now it's just like it's scary. There's a lot of still social workers doing their thing, doing good work, but I just hope and pray that as the years go, they recover well because at the end of the day, veterans suffer. So
No,
that's the sucky part.
yeah, absolutely. Especially, it doesn't matter who's in office, like veterans, like and I've had a couple veterans on my caseloads and like seeing a doctor or just going through like their day-to-day stuff. Like they come back from duty and
Hmm.
they get shitted on basically by the
Yeah,
same government that they try to serve and protect. That is like they're struggling and it's like they
it's
should
not right.
they shouldn't be struggling.
They should not. It's not right at all. Like, man, I wrote so many emails to like doctors. It's like, I didn't trust them. I'm sure we're happy with me. So I'm like, nah, you ain't gonna treat our hero like this. Not at all. Not at all. And then like just to hear, still language that still education need to be on with mental health, trying to
Mm,
dismiss triggers and all of that or trauma. And it's just like hearing what they had to endure from other providers just it's sad. It's sad. Angered me a lot, you know. So I was like I was a troublemaker a little bit, but I
and
had to do what I had to do.
sometimes you got to cause good trouble, and even like sometimes you got to go against like your own agency for to take care of the clients. So it's like
Yeah.
things we got to do in this field.
Yeah, yeah, for real, for change, for sure.
Yeah, so no, you talked about no Shani's promise and everything that goes on, no grief, and loss, and the holidays are here, and like I'm still not in the holiday spirit yet.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I'm
feel like maybe it'll get there, but uh, let's
like
go
my
through the motions.
the tree is up. That's only the wife did that and decorated with my daughter, but like that
It wouldn't be.
it was like Shaggy. It wasn't me. But and I'm not a Thanksgiving person anyway because I'm usually like thankful throughout the year anyway. So like
Mhm.
I'm not gonna spend like one day like you know giving thanks.
Yeah, we did it like see a family went back home in Jersey to see family. And obviously I was like, all right, this is my excuse to kind of come back, see how's it going. But yeah, the holidays could be, so many mixed emotions with the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, like I opened up with my little quotes about it's supposed to be the happiest time of the year, but it's not, especially if you talk about even now in 2025 with the economy. We saw the food stamps and everything went down. People are really struggling with like finances and add that on top of like demands of the household or trying to keep a household. Um, then you add loss to the mix. It's a lot. And then if you're maybe not even necessarily enduring a death of a loved one, but if you let's just say not having a relationship with certain family members,
Mm-hmm.
all that could come into it. Like even health issues, breakups.
Mm-hmm.
It can be a daunting time. And sometimes the holidays can be a big trigger because it's like I'm not big on like toxic positivity, but it's like everyone expects you to be happy and you just feel like for what?
Mm-hmm.
You
No,
know,
I get it.
yeah, yeah. It's like for what? Like, whatever. Like I'm just going through the thing, going through the motions. And I think a lot of times, like with grief, it's like people that maybe not have endured it, they want you to be like, oh, just smile, everything will be okay. And if you cry or if you're upset, it's like they look at you weird, like, oh, they're a little emotional. Oh, let's stay away from them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why, like, started my practice. And back in the day, you couldn't even, I would never talk about grief. I never would talk about death or loss. I was always like freaked out about it. But 2020 kind of made it a reality. I lost my mom in April
Mm-hmm.
2020.
Oh wow.
Um, that was rough. That was rough for sure. And I had a lot of changes during that time, like with relationships, not only romantic, but even friendships, because people's like, you're not the same. Of course, I'm not the same. Like, I lost my best
Exactly.
friend, I lost my mom, you know.
My condolences, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And then, like, moving
Mm-hmm.
to North Carolina, I was a change. I never thought I'd leave Jersey at all, adjusting to new job, new friendships, relationships, and everything. And then lost back to back, like dad. And then like one
Jeez.
loss to me that was really big and it's not talked about. And this is where you sit home, you're like, all right, I need to do something. Um, so last year I had an emergency partial hysterectomy. Um, Not thinking like at 39, well 38 at the time that would occur.
You said a hysterectomy?
Um, yeah, a partial one. Yeah.
Wow.
It was emergency. It was very wasn't planned, and to think about like, damn, like not able to have children in a relationship that's solid, like all the things that come up and like bitterness and people don't talk about it. It's kind of one of those things that's
Mm-hmm.
like you don't talk about. So sitting home, you know, um, physically I was fine, like 2 weeks, but mentally it effed me up a lot. Like, having to find a therapist on my own. Well, I still see therapists,
Yeah.
uh, to help me walk like in my purpose for sure. Like I feel like this is Shanti's Promise is a gift that I wish I had that I'm giving back because it's hard to talk to people about it. Even to this day, it's kind of hard to still talk about it, but to just be that safe space because people don't know or people may not know what to say or how to react or they may say like the wrong things and it's like you don't want to hear like, oh well, adoption or surrogacy, and it's like, are you giving me the money for it? Are you helping
Mm-hmm.
me with this?
Yeah.
Um so stay at home those 8 weeks. That's when you're in your head and it's just like, well, what can I do? And hence why I developed my practice for sure, just to be that outlet. Because I think a lot of times, like with that loss and others, people may think, oh, if you're not smiling, if you're not happy, there's something that's, wrong with you. No, you're going through the motions and all emotions are valid,
Mm-hmm.
but let's express them, healthily or, realistically and, upholding those boundaries. So
Well,
it's a
well,
lot.
thank you for being brave and sharing that to the viewers and listeners. That's
Thank you.
That's a lot. You said a whole lot. Uh, I you know, as we have a lot in common, more more than you think. Because
Mm.
I know for myself, like uh, due to financial reasons, I had to stop going to PT. I'm like, that's $50, $100 a week, going like twice a week. Like that adds up real quick.
It's up, yeah.
But like I started going back to the gym as a result to, but like I look at old pictures of me, especially I could get back to like January 2020. Like I was like still relatively in shape. I was
Yeah.
like teaching Zumba, like, and then like I had to stop teaching. My foot was like I had to finally listen to my body. Like these bone
Mm,
spurs in my feet was not let me be great, and I got like
mm.
I got like bone spurs in my knees.
Oh,
So I'm always walking with a limp 9 out of 10 times, and now I'm wearing braces. And like I'm only like 46, and like my body's like breaking down.
oh. Yeah, like those changes, like you do reminisce, like, damn, like I was here and now, this happened.
And then like
Mm.
like your mom passed in April. My mom passed in May 2020, like the very beginning.
Yes.
So it was like,
Yeah.
and then moving to the new state, I'm
Yeah.
I'm still adjusting because Delaware is hard to get any traction. I did join like the Delaware Black Chamber of Commerce, so that's
Good.
been helpful. But still,
Still
it's
a
like
change though. It's still a
yeah,
change. Like even I'm in Greensboro. Shout out to Gate City. Which is good. It's like a mini Newark. It's like a smaller Newark, but I miss the food. Like
it's the food, yes.
I, I tore that food up. I went to got some pizza. And I was like, oh, this is what I miss. Like, and people be like, you're in the South, the soul food. I'm like, I don't feel like traveling to Raleigh or Charlotte all the time. Or even check out Fayetteville. It's far. I was like, I miss the food ain't the same. But I had Portuguese food there. Listen, it's different. It's different.
Yeah, I know about the Portuguese. I lived a year in Newark. I definitely know about Portuguese food.
Man, the ribs, for the paella, I had to get like a big thing of paella. I didn't even care. I tore it up. I tore it up. My boyfriend was like, "Damn, all I hear you talk about is the food. You can't wait to eat." Yes, I can't wait to eat. I'm hungry.
Shoot, when I get off Amtrak in New York, first thing I run to is the dollar pizza joint and get two slices.
Yes. Uh, People don't understand. People don't understand at all. Like when you miss it, I'm telling you, the food, New York, New Jersey, like it's unmatched. DC, it's like food heaven. And down here, like again, I would have to travel. I
Hmm.
like
Yeah.
traveling all the time. I got some little gems here and there. They starting to build up, but yeah, I tore that food up Thanksgiving week. I had a good time.
And it's crazy because even like food, like that's like a part of grief. Like for where you grow up and you miss certain foods and you move, and it's like you got to
Yes, yes,
travel at least a half hour, 45 minutes. Like if you find a spot, you got that's like a half hour, 45 minute
right.
minimum
Yeah,
drive just just for food. So it's like is it worth it? Like you might go once in the blue, but you go from having
yeah,
it once or twice a week to like or a few times a week to like that it's like a
man.
special occasion. Like I got paid, like I got
Yeah,
some extra money.
exactly.
Like I take the drive, like treat yourself.
Right. Because I was spoiled when I lived, right before I moved, I lived in Orange, which is right next to Newark. So I was around the corner from a Trinidadian restaurant, then a pizza restaurant. Then it was like a chicken shack, White Castle. If I wanted to drive 10 minutes, Montclair, Montclair is like food heaven.
Hmm.
Then Newark. And I was just like, Yeah, like I find a Haitian restaurant which is really good, but it's 35 minutes away.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
remind me, I need to get there this week.
I found a Puerto Rican food truck, and their food is delicious, but it's like over like 40-minute drive almost. Like it's like damn, I can't. And I gotta deal with the traffic too. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, it ain't the same. As a grief. As grief. The whole community and
Mm,
being close is something.
yeah. No. So I was when I first started in the field, and it's bear with us. This is like on topic, but kind of not really. Like I was working like on Fordham Road, like when I first started working in foster care, it's like literally was like every day had a different Monday was pizza day, like Tuesday was like shrimp and French fries at the local chicken spot, like go to Mickey D Wednesday, like Thursday was like KFC. It was like all these different spots that you gotta like
Those same spots for
you
sure.
need
And
you need a car just to like do basic needs to get like the food you really want to get.
yeah, it's not the same. It's not, a lot of your norms, a lot of your, friends and
Hmm.
everything. It's a big transition. So
Hmm. And it's hard to make friends as you get older. It's like, especially
it
as a social
is.
worker, it's like you like
Oh my God. Yeah, because you're suspicious of everybody.
exactly.
You are suspicious. But luckily down here, like shout out to my tribe, ladies of Greensboro. Like, um, I call my sister, she from New York,
Mm.
developed this group when she moved, just trying to look for friends. Now it's like over almost 5,000 of us
Oh,
just
nice.
getting together, vibe. I mean, not all 5,000,
Right,
but
right. Yeah.
some close ones that's, been there, especially that helped me, through my grief. I think it's so awesome just to have those that can love on you, especially through those dark and bad times. And I could say them and as well as family back home, like they shower me with love and grace, which is a blessing. So
No, absolutely.
yeah.
Now, what does talking about your program? Has it started yet? When is it going to start? And what does that program look like?
It started is on accepting clients. If you're in New York, not New York, I'm trying to get there one day, licensed there. But if you're in New Jersey or North Carolina, you need virtual therapy. I'm available. My website, shantispromise.com and consulting nationwide. So, like with organizations or corporations who maybe have dealt with the loss of a colleague and maybe need a debriefing or even like education about grief. I'm available as well. If you're in North Carolina, we can be in person for that. Also, collaborations like with yourself and, others just to really talk about and, really share about the struggles of grief. Just like, yeah, we deviated as we talked about how delicious food back home, but, lost a community, a big
Yeah.
change, a big transition for sure. So I'm available. I'm available. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Shanties Promise as well.
Now that's good. Now, is it like an adults, children mix, like or
Oh yes. Adults. I do work with adults 18 and up, 18 and up. So in all losses, like doesn't whether it's a loss of a loved one or loss of who you are, a big transition, trauma, I'm all for it to give support in a non-judgmental space. Virtual, come as you are, if you got a bonnet on, it's okay. It's just we're here to just work together and help you process through it all. So,
yeah, 'cause they grief is the grief of a loved one is definitely like a huge process. Like You
Yeah.
mentioned going to therapy. Uh, been going to therapy almost 2 years now. It's definitely
Hmm.
grieving
Yeah.
multiple losses. Like finally, like your body like just does something to you. It's like,
Yeah.
and it's like,
It,
all right,
it
that's it. I
does.
like,
Yeah,
it's my
exactly.
sign.
And the thing is, like with grief, it's like it's not one of those things you could just get over.
Mm,
It's not like a cold or anything. And your body knows, like your body remembers before you put two and two together. I know I have my moments like between like April, like that was around the time my mom um died, and just like, dang, I'm more irritable, I'm more sad, I'm more like, what's going on? I'm like, ugh, that's what's happening. Or even
mm,
like triggers, we hear like certain songs,
hmm.
and you gotta just let it. I always say you gotta embrace it. You gotta sit in it,
Yeah,
get it. You try to work through it. You try to maybe work, drink, sleep through it, but reality is that life is still gonna go.
yeah,
So my motto is that you're not gonna get over it. You're
hmm,
gonna have your bad days. If it's a triggering moment, like even with the holidays, traditions aren't the same. It's okay to go through it and weather it. It's just a matter of, okay, how can I do it safely?
yeah.
What
Safely,
can I do to
exactly.
soothe myself, um, and allow yourself? Because I think a lot of times, we talk about toxic positivity, like good vibes all the time, which is
Hmm.
not always the case, or, just trying to suck it up, and some people mean well when they say, oh, you got to get over it, but you can't. It's just you can move forward,
Yeah,
but not move on. So, and I give that space and giving those tools, those healthy
yeah,
coping tools for sure.
yeah. Definitely, healthy is a big word. I know that people want to like can like want to like self medicate, like you mentioned like
Mm-hmm.
alcohol, or want to more advocate for marijuana or whatever, but you want to
Mm-hmm.
like do things that you would doing like potentially doing more harm to your
Yeah.
body, and instead of just
Just
it's
sitting
hard,
in those
yeah,
emotions.
yeah,
Yeah.
like sit just constantly thinking and thinking or whatever, just like kind of, yeah, that's good for a while, but you need that a positive
Yeah.
outlet. Need something simple as taking a walk, gym,
Mm-hmm.
going to
Yeah.
the gym, like whatever, writing, journaling. It's
Oh, I love journaling. I always say like that's a brain dump. You're literally dumping your brain.
mm,
All those thoughts that maybe you couldn't share with anyone. That's your opportunity to get it out. Um, Even breathing. I used to think it
mm.
was so cheesy when I learned about like meditation and deep breathing. I was like, don't do this. Like now I love it. Like you just feel that wave because grief definitely comes in waves,
Yes,
You're
it
gonna
does.
you might cry, laugh, and be upset all at the same time. That's just how grief is.
No, absolutely. It's like comes in waves, and it's like be a song, it be food. Like
Yeah.
it's I was going through. I remember like 2016. I remember I was going through like Facebook members. Sometimes Facebook be like sometimes I have a
Uh,
love and hate relationship with Facebook,
yes, the
but the memories
memories.
pop up.
God, yes,
So
yes.
like so it's like Thanksgiving in 2016, my parents for whatever reason they decided to be like no pernil, no pasteles for Thanksgiving. I'm like,
Oh my
what? What are you doing?
God.
What we having for Thanksgiving then? So so I started making memes and posting them like
Yeah.
like like my parents with the hottest with the illest heel turn of 2016. I'm like, no
Hmm.
pasteles, no pendief. And using like Shannon Sharp pictures with him, like, like all like, and, like people were laughing, like, yo, what's wrong? You all right? Like, it's like, yo, you,
Like I
like you,
feel some type of way.
exactly. It's like, well, so what you having for Thanksgiving? Like, oh, just baked chicken. It's like a regular dish.
Basic baked chicken.
It still
Yeah,
tasted good, but still.
for real. Like
So,
that it does. Like New Year's Eve, the first New Year's Eve without my mom was horrible. Like I went to bed at 8 o'clock, I remember.
mm,
Because we used to always watch the Twilight Zone. Like that
uh,
was our thing. And she always cooked. She loved this wine, Birdie. It's like a sweet wine. Like that's the only time I would have that sweet wine really. It was with her. And we would just do that and just zone out like on New Year's Eve. So that first New Year's Eve, it was I think no, I didn't work. I literally went to bed. Like it was just like I don't even want to think about it. And those memories, like you said, Facebook, when they do the memories, you're like
mm,
start crying and stuff. You're just like, I'm going to bed. But that could be your way to, as time goes on, you can redo those moments. Like my sister, Thanksgiving, she made our mom loved bread pudding. And that was the
mm.
only time I'd eat raisins because I don't like raisins. But with her bread pudding, I could eat them. They were so good. And my sister made her bread pudding. And I was just like, I didn't want to cry. I didn't want to cry when I was eating it, but it was so, it brought me back to childhood. And I
Mm.
was just like, oh my God, like you made mom's bread pudding. Like, this is crazy. So. Yeah, your body knows. And grief is love too,
No,
with that
absolutely.
loved one. That's love right there, you know.
Yeah, that even like something simple as like my mom loved watching wrestling. Like we'll watch wrestling, both my parents, and it was like,
Oh,
yeah, like something like could happen and whatever, and I could hear like my mom's voice of like this, like just cursing, cursing out the
yeah.
wrestler in Spanish. Like,
Yeah, word, word. That's my mom with football and basketball. Like I adopted her. She's an Eagles fan, so I adopted that team. And just when they won the Super Bowl, I cried so damn hard.
mm,
Like it was crazy. It was crazy. And it was just like if she was here, she would be so happy. And now I'm like, oh, she be here. She like turn off the games because they were pissing me off. It's dope though. Like, I would just say, you gotta feel how you feel.
mm,
Don't I think a lot of times we try to purge those uncomfortable emotions, but that could cause self-sabotage.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who, how can people? No, you mentioned your website before. How else can people reach out to you?
I'm on Instagram, Shanties Promise, TikTok. I'm starting my TikTok, Shanties Promise, Thread, Shanties Promise, Facebook, Shanty, Shanties slash no Shanties dash Promise. So it's like a space. I don't know why I said dash. So I'm all on the socials, Shanties Promise, and my website, shantiespromise.com.
Awesome.
Yeah. Follow the journey, and you could go in there, learn some things, or like I said, if anyone needs some support, I'll be there to guide you.
Any man, go to therapy.
Yes, yes. Nothing wrong with therapy. Nothing wrong with therapy. Nothing
Yes.
wrong.
No,
For
absolutely
sure.
not. No, great talking to you as
Yes.
always. Thank you for
You
always supporting.
too. Yes, absolutely. Keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.